evolution can do no more. This is where science takes over. 4 monkeys for selective service. Over to you, sir, right? Certainly, but you think you can make a man out of that one?
Well, I'll see what I can do, darling. Don't you hear the music? Don't it feel good? Let me get to you. Try and let go. You don't have to worry about a thing. Just come on up. Come on up now. Come on up, baby. You'll have a good time. Oh, love to watch it happen when I dance with you. Love to watch the music take you right up to the morning. You don't have to worry about a thing. Just come on up. Come on up now. Come on up, baby. I'll have a good time.
But one of the things that always struck me as weird, besides the fact about Morrison's father in the Gulf of Tonkin, was that Jimi Hendrix's manager, like Herb Cohen, seemed to come from this shadowy, and I'm a really big Hendrix fan, came from this shadowy background, and he was extorting money from Jimmy. I believe
Big
that
time. Yeah, he was.
and this guy was just no good, straight up. And there's possibly evidence that would point him as did he admit to Alan Douglas that he was involved in Jimmy's death?
I don't know if he admitted it. He admitted it various times, or he bragged of being an intelligence operative. He didn't keep any big secret of that, and he was a very, very shadowy, very sketchy character, to say the least. He was exploiting Hendrix to an extreme degree, and Hendrix had this really weird episode where he was like kidnapped or some, very shadowy, kind of vague. The details have always been really very vague and sketchy on that, but apparently he was like kidnapped for a few days or something. And his manager and his relationship with his manager were bizarre, to say the least. And Jeffrey ended up dead, not long after Hendrix, or he faked his death. Some people theorize, but it was a private plane crash, I believe, that supposedly took him out. And there was, and the gal that Hendrix was very closely associated with also ended up dead soon.
Devon Monica Danneman?
Devon Williams or something like that. Who got like tossed out of the window of the Chelsea hotel and or supposedly jumped. There was a whole string of, in addition to Hendrix's own curious death, there was and Danneman too. She ended up dead under or was it Danneman? Some other woman very closely connected to him. So there was a whole string of curious deaths connected to Hendrix, and his manager. There was definitely his manager was seriously sketchy, to say the least. And he wasn't the only one. Him and Cohen. I mean, there was a lot of that going around.
never, but never make fun of no cripples.
I do believe it's wrong, definitely. What is? Standing around and laughing at someone, infringing on people's rights.
They laugh at you, or they jump out of cars, they rob you.
Somebody come up and giggle at you. That's a violation of your civil rights.
Gun bait. That's what the world is full of. That's what it's based on. That's what this economy is based on.
Are you telling me that you don't see the connection between government and laughing at people?
Listen, somewhere they got to hang up.
I would take my belt off and I would wham.
He back talks me and I snipe him across the face.
I think they should be with fish. And that way they could only prey on fish.
Possibly fines, exile.
Mental institution.
Correction place. I'd use a baseball bat on him.
A good whack in the seat.
They might even jeopardize the fish. Dog, not halibut.
Of contamination.
The nut house.
The Alcatraz in jail.
Them, and they'll brainwash the world!
I don't believe it.